Every Minecraft player knows about this Ender Dragon in Minecraft, but what happens when you have an unlimited amount of them in your overworld? Let's find out. Alright, so for this I'm going to make a brand new world, because if it goes wrong, then at least it's on a brand new world and it doesn't destroy any of my precious builds. I'm going to set it to creative and then literally just keep it as my world, because I'm not going to keep the world forever. Alright, so I've just loaded in and I think I'm going to test it about here. Now, I am going to test it in the overworld. I'm not going to do it in the end. I'm going to test it in the overworld to see what chaos these Ender Dragons actually cause. I'm going to go ahead and get the Ender Dragon spawn egg. There we go. And then I'm literally just going to go ahead and repeatedly press on this and then spawn a bunch of Ender Dragons. There you go. This is crazy to see in the overworld. Like, I have 4 Ender Dragons flying around the overworld right now. What do they... Oh, wow, that one just went through the ground. Why are they all going through the ground? They all fly up in the sky and then go into the ground. Look at the chaos they're causing. They don't fly all the way to the bottom. This one has flown completely out of this cave it's just made. And now it's all going crazy, let's be real. The best part is, you can't just have 4 Ender Dragons, you can have even more Ender Dragons. So I'm just going to keep pressing this button and seeing how many I can actually spawn into the world. And now I have a crazy amount of Ender Dragons in the overworld. This is not even in the end. I'm curious, has anyone actually tested this out for themselves before? Let me know in the comments if you have. But this is just absolutely chaotic. Let me see if they've got to bedrock level. Yeah, they have. Of course they have. Can you imagine doing this in a survival world, and then this would be the easiest way to go mining or making your own cave? We've got all the water from the ocean rolling in right now. There's even water coming down this way as well. What's going on? Oh, wow. They're all just flying in now. You've got the normal ocean over here, and then you've got the Ender Dragon ocean. Like, what is going on? They've completely, like, opened up. Look at all this water just falling down into this massive cave that goes all the way down to bedrock, by the way. In fact, if I break this bedrock, I am in creative, so I can do that. Are there any Ender Dragons? Yes, there are! Oh my... What on earth? So basically then, once they've caused all of this chaos, made a cave of their own, got down to bedrock, even got past bedrock, ruined the ocean, ruined the entire world, they then just go ahead and fly above each other like nothing's happened. I'm going to just leave that chaos behind, and I'm going to find another area of the world just to see if they react any differently. By the way, can I just show you this? Look at this render distance. Nothing, and then a bunch of Ender Dragons. And I go back again, nothing, and then there's a bunch of Ender Dragons in the sky. Can you imagine flying through this world from this way, going over here and just randomly seeing a bunch of Ender Dragons in your world? Even if you was like in survival and you were just running across this land and you saw a bunch of Ender Dragons, what would be your first reaction to this? Alright, I'm going to go over to this mountainous area over here. And then I'm basically going to see how much of this mountain is left after I spawn a bunch of Ender Dragons right here. I'll be honest, I don't think the mountain's going to last that long, but we'll see. This is the mountain now. Do you remember how it was all just like flat ground, like literally not even 10 seconds ago? Now it's one big pit of like Ender Dragons. I know this might sound strange, but the way they've done this, it actually looks quite satisfying. I'm not going to lie. This is literally going on forever. Like, I can't even see the entrance now. This is ridiculous. So it looks like this pit of lava was already here. They've obviously broken the wall to it because it's all starting to fall down. And I don't see them anymore. And they couldn't have gone up here because this is too small of a gap for them. So the Ender Dragons have either burnt themselves in the lava, or they have flown under the world. Yep, they've flown under the world. I can literally see them over here trying to escape. I don't even think this is the same mountain anymore. So they've flown all the way underground just to get to another bit of land. And this is a completely different area to where I just was. Right, they all seem to be in a line right now. So what I want to try is if I can build up. And I'm just going to pour lava on all of the Ender Dragons. I know that might seem like a crazy idea, but I just want to see what happens. Alright, so I've got the lava, and I am now going to go ahead and start pouring it on these Ender Dragons. Let's see what happens. I don't even know if they'll take any damage, to be honest. They might, but yeah, I've never done this before, so I'm quite curious to see how it turns out. There we go, come on, it's landing on the Ender Dragon. Is anything going to happen? Is the Ender Dragon going to take any damage from this lava, or Yeah, to be honest, it looks like the Ender Dragon is just completely avoiding the lava. I need to just increase the height of this build a bit because the Ender Dragon is getting in the way. Oh! Alright, well, one of them's just completely fell out of the sky. There we go. Let's see what happens. Will they take any damage? I'm quite curious. No! The Ender Dragon just keeps flying down and avoiding it by literally, like, probably 0.1 of a second. Oh, wow. Okay. The Ender Dragons basically destroy the lava. I don't know if you guys just saw it, but, oh, they are taking damage by the looks of it. But, you would have seen that an Ender Dragon flew through the lava right there and actually destroyed some of the lava. How is that even possible? So I've just entered spectator mode, and as you can see, this is all the craziness right here that's just happened. If I go under the ground right now just to see it, this looks crazy. There's all the caves going on, and then you just see a massive pit of Ender Dragons falling through the sky. And, yeah, it's not something you come across every day on Minecraft, that's to say the least. I've just had an idea involving the trial chamber. Let me just go inside of here real quick. Alright, so I've just come out of spectator mode, gone back into creative, just to come inside of this trial chamber. I'm going to spawn Ender Dragons inside of this trial chamber. And already I've just spawned the first one, and it's completely disappeared. Up there. So let's spawn as many as we can inside of here and see what kind of damage it causes to the trial chamber. This is the trial chamber now, and they've just completely flown out of the trial chamber and gone all the way down there. I have never seen such a confusing looking creeper. So I have just found a ruined portal, some obsidian and some flint and steel. I think the only obvious thing we should do right now is go into the nether and see what the Ender Dragon is like in the nether. I have never seen an Ender Dragon in the nether before, and I don't think many people would have done, because obviously the Ender Dragon is based in the End and not the nether. But I am curious to see what happens when the two mix. Shall I just go ahead and like fly over here maybe? And then just spawn a bunch in the nether. So it does work. I'll be honest, I didn't think it would let me spawn these Ender Dragons in here, but they seem to be doing the exact same thing in here as well, which is just flying through blocks and creating their own kind of madness. These magma cubes have no idea what's going on. That one's even just completely jumped off. They're also now flying right above the nether as well. Which, yeah, they're doing the exact same thing they did in the overworld. I think if I was to try it in the end, I think the exact same thing would happen in the end as well. I don't know about you, I've quite enjoyed this experiment. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this for yourself, because a lot of people might have actually tried this. I just thought it'd be cool to give it a try, record it for you guys, and yeah, see what happens. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like and share it with your friends. If you wish to extend your support to this channel by becoming a channel member, you can do that by clicking the link in the description. When you join the channel as a member, you'll get access to a bunch of exclusive perks, which you can also find in the description and on the join page. I appreciate you all for your continuous support, and if you want to see my first episode of the Let's Play or some duplication glitches, then you can click these videos on screen now.